Mr. Grinch.
Frosty the Snowman was a jolly happy soul.
We are Santa's elves, building Santa's shelves.
A shiver and a tear lets you know Jack Frost is here.
Hey, did you hear that?
No, what?
There it is again. It's coming from behind the tree.
Hey, look at that shape over there. Doesn't it kind of look like Santa?
No way, he's dead. He pissed off Rudolph and fell from his sled.
Appearance versus reality is a very popular topic. Some people tend to think that what they see is reality, but is that really the case? People can look at something and form an opinion, and that's their reality, but somebody else might see the same thing and think something completely different. Just because something appears to be a certain way doesn't necessarily mean it is that way. It is all about perception. It says there is no real way of figuring out the reality of something because that what something appears to be can be perceived in many different ways. In this scene, when the ghost of Hamlet's father appears, they have to figure out if it is actually the ghost. Marcellus and Bernardo are contemplating the difference between the appearance of King Hamlet and if he is really there.
Santa, is that you?
Didn't he die in that red suit he's wearing?
We should tell the Grinch. He'd want to know if his dad was alive.
I never understood why he adopted him. He always hated Christmas.
Me neither, but I feel like something bad's about to happen.
Hear me, hear me. Happy holidays, my little elves. I'm here to announce some sad news. My adopted brother, Santa Claus, has been brutally murdered by his favorite reindeer, Rudolph. With mirth and funeral, and with dirge and marriage and equal scale weighing delight and dull, this is why I've decided to marry Mrs. Claus and rule the North Pole.
In Hamlet, we know King Hamlet didn't really die because of a snake bite, and that Claudius is manipulating his kingdom in this scene. But my question is it alright to lie in order to discover a greater truth? First of all, a lie is defined as a form of deception, which is giving someone information which is perceived to be untrue. A common misconception is that all lying is for bad intentions. It often has a negative connotation, just like the word manipulation. Morally, and according to most religions, it is wrong to lie. The person who is lied to is not given all the information necessary for a reliable decision, and may become untrusting after this. The liar should keep track of all the lies, and this damages their credibility. A lying society as a whole would lack genuine citizens and cause chaos. Lying to the liar to discover the truth is considered more wrong than right. The saying two wrongs don't make a right come into play here. In Hamlet, there are several occasions where manipulation is used to discover the guarded truth behind the king's murder. Hamlet's insanity, the play within the play, and the final duel all had forms of manipulation in order to unveil the truth. While it is proved that manipulation can be used, it would be a leap to say all manipulation is justifiable. There are still moral ways to discover the truth that won't harm one's integrity or reputation.
Why are you so sad? I just announced some great news.
Good Grinch, cast thy night green off. Put on some holiday apparel.
I'm fine, really. Don't worry about me.
I understand mourning your father's death, but this has been excessive. You need to grow up and stop acting childish. Move on, I'm your father now. Goodbye, Ophelia. I'm getting on the Polar Express soon. Be careful with the Grinch. I know you guys have a little romance going on. He's too powerful for you.
You shouldn't be talking.
Don't worry about me. I can fend for myself.
Hurry up, son. Polar Express about it, but remember, look thou character. Give thy thoughts no tongue, nor any unproportioned thought. This act be thou familiar. But by no means vulgar, find most importantly to thine own self be true.
Goodbye, little elf. Oh crap, I forgot my bag.
What was taking him so long? What were you guys talking about?
Something touching the Lord Grinch.
What's your relationship with the Grinch?
He says that he loves me.
I want you to stay away from him. You should see through his false vows and rebuff his affections.
Yes, Father.
A little bigger.
That damn Jack Fox at the dance parties, no one even shows up and he's still jamming. My dancers are way better than this. So bad, all the elves throw cookies at us.
Hey, look!
I think Santa's back to talk to you.
I have to go with him.
No, don't. It could be dangerous.
I have to. My life has no point. It doesn't matter if I die.
I think we should follow him just in case.
No, we can't. Heaven will oversee the encounter.
I still think we should follow him and protect him.
Father, is that really you?
In this scene, Hamlet is questioning whether he's really talking to his dead father. Up until this point, it wasn't confirmed that the ghost was real. Even after this scene, we still aren't sure. Oftentimes, interacting with dead people can often cope with loss if it is not too frequent. When you acknowledge that the person is gone, you can get over your feelings quicker. Things like visiting someone's grave can soothe people, and oftentimes, when you lose a relative recently, you can have dreams involving them. Those dreams can help you get over the death as well. However, if you grieve over the death too much and often, it will only make it worse. Hamlet may be imagining a conversation with his father to get over his loss, or it could really be him.
Yes, my son, it is. This is not your imagination. I'm here to ask you to avenge my foul and most unnatural murderer.
So you want me to kill Rudolph?
No, Rudolph is a loyal reindeer. My actual murderer is sitting on my throne right now. He wears the red hat. As I was sleeping, he came in and poisoned my breakfast cookies. The serpent that did sting thy father now wears his crown.
Oh, my prophetic soul. I always knew there was something fishy about Uncle Frost.
He stole my throne and my love. He's corrupted Mrs. Claus and ruined her purity as well as the North Poles. Don't harm your mother. Karma will kick her in the ass.
What should I do?
I need you to seek revenge for what happened to me. Then only can I pass on to Candy Cane Land.
Anything for you, Father.
In this scene, old Hamlet tells his son that Claudius has murdered him and stolen his wife and throne. Therefore, old Hamlet wants his son to avenge his death. The emotion of revenge is extremely strong, and it is an attempt to turn shame into pride. It is a form of self-defense that people seek because they feel they have been attacked and suffered from injury or loss. They are motivated by power, authority, or the desire for status and do not want to lose. People believe that if they have been hurt and then hurt that person back, they will feel better. This is the concept of comparative suffering, where seeing the offender suffer is important. However, most of the time it usually fails because it is an attempt to change the past.
You have to swear in your carriage not to tell anybody.
I swear.
The time is out of joint. O cursed spite that ever I was born to set it right.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way.